Hello everybody and welcome back to LEGO Empire. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the part 3 of Ask the Empire, the series where you guys ask questions and I answer as many as possible in the next video. So leave your questions down below for the next Ask the Empire. I want to start doing these weekly. So let's get into it. Our Tech73 asks, who is your favorite Star Wars character? Great question. So I actually had to really think about this for a little while. And I think I finally came to the conclusion that Grand Admiral Thrawn is my favorite character because, you know, his intellect, like, a lot of the Imperials are just arrogant and aren't really that competent, really. But Thrawn is like, you know, he defeats the stereotype. Like, he is not like that at all. He's extremely intelligent and he's not quite as arrogant as a lot of other Imperials. So that is why I'm a huge fan of him. I also read the Thrawn novels and they are really awesome as well. I was leaning towards Anakin a little bit, but then I realized, you know, Thrawn, you know, he's part of the Empire. I'm LEGO Empire. It just makes sense, all right? Fishy Cuber asks, what set in the new wave are you looking out for the most? So, if by new wave you mean like summer and fall, like all the sets that we know that are leaks or revealed by LEGO, so like summer, fall, you know, everything that we know so far. This might surprise a lot of people, but I actually think I'm most excited for the 3/32nd Battle Pack. Now, I have a great reason for this. Hold on, all right? So, you know, the other day, I was extremely upset when I made that video about the 3/32nd because they had the black lines over their helmet, and it was a terrible online render, and it made them look like, you know, Chinese knockoff clones. And then we got some amazing pictures that I'm showing on the screen right now that show that, you know, they were just bad renders and they do actually look very, very nice in real life. So, you know, despite the helmet holes, which are a little bit of a downside for many people, including myself, I recently just watched Season 7 of the Clone Wars over again, and boy, do I just want to army build 3/32nd like there's no tomorrow. Anyway, thank you for your question. Next up, we have Brick Squadron asking, hey Empire, what is your favorite Star Wars movie? Now this, much like the character question, it's very hard for me, alright? I think there's 3 movies it boils down to that could be my favorite. Alright, first one, obviously, go-to, a lot of you will say this, including myself, you know, this is honestly probably my favorite, but I really don't know. It's Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. You know, go-to for a lot of people. It's the best prequel movie by far. You know, it carries so much emotion, and it just makes the whole Skywalker saga much better. Like, it improves the entire story by a metric ton. But it could also be Rogue One. Rogue One I really, really enjoyed. They didn't make the Empire look stupid in that film. They made them look competent. And that's one thing I didn't really like about the original trilogy. They made the Empire look like idiots, complete idiots. And I mean, some of them are, but you know. And then the third possibility is Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi also holds a lot of emotional weight. It's basically like, you know, everything's great in the galaxy. Like, the vibe at the end of the movie when the rebels win and there's that whole celebration and you see Hayden Christensen, you know, come up in his Force Ghost form and he's looking great and he smiles and Obi-Wan is there, Yoda's there. It is just a party. It's amazing. But thank you for your question. Next up, Jana's Tankista, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, asked, what sets would you like to see in 2024? That is an excellent question, and I kind of went over those in a recent video, but I think, you know, just moving the possibilities for sets out of the way, like completely disregarding whether they're likely to come out or not, I think my most wanted sets in 2024, if I had to choose which sets I want most, you know, first up, you need a regular clone battle pack, all right? Like, I got some sweet looking regular clones right here. Is that gonna focus? Right here. Holy crap, it's not focusing. But I got some sweet regular clones right here. They do cost quite a bit of money each. They cost like $10 each, $11 each to buy. So, not great. But, you know, it's the best thing I got right now. It'd be nice to get a battle pack is what I'm saying. Also, so, like, basically bring back Imperial battle packs, you know? Have a Scarif battle pack. Have, you know, Shore Trooper or, like an Imperial Mandalorian battle pack. What I mean by that is, in Mandalorian Season 2, you had that one base where you had the Juggernaut drivers. the Scarif Stormtroopers and then Stormtroopers. You could have like 2 Stormtroopers, a Scarif Stormtrooper, a Juggernaut pilot. That would be an amazing battle pack. You could also make a battle pack based off Season 3 of The Mandalorian with those, you know, Beskar suited Imperials. I'm not a huge fan of Season 3 of The Mandalorian, but it's still pretty cool. It'd be cool if we got those in LEGO as well. Basically, there's a lot of battle packs you could make that I would just honestly love. I think what would be awesome is if there was a, you know, huge like Death Star, basically a playset Death Star, but it has panels on it, and that would just be insane. Honestly, that's what we're missing nowadays. Like that would just be crazy to get. Also, maybe like an updated Star Destroyer. Basically, any Imperial vehicle that we haven't gotten recently, I would just fall head over heels for. But thank you for your question. It's a lot to unpack in like just a few, you know, a minute answer. But basically, I might make a video for this, like my wish list for sets. However, next question is by Red Demon. He asks, do you ever feel under pressure when announcing a new release on your website? So for those of you who don't know, I mean, a lot of you probably do know because I've been promoting my website a little bit on this channel, but I do have a website where I sell various custom things, some mystery boxes, some blind bags, just a whole lot of awesome LEGO Star Wars stuff. So if you didn't know that, now you know. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. It supports the channel, helps me make better videos. Anyway, do I ever feel under pressure when releasing new things? I think quite the opposite, actually. I mean, there's always a little bit of pressure, you know, is this going to sell well? Is this not going to sell well? But nowadays, like I used to just buy products to sell them and like just buy products to have more products in the store. And now I really focus on like what fans want. Like, are people actually going to want to get this? And would I want to buy this? Like, some products on my store right now, I just want to get rid of because I honestly wouldn't even really purchase them. So yeah, I'm trying to like have better items on my store. But nowadays, when I do a product release, I am very careful with it, and I only choose things that I would definitely want to buy myself. And so I think now it's kind of like when I don't have a new product for a while, I don't have a new release for a while, I feel kind of pressured to get something out there because my website's kind of dying down in the hype a little bit, and there's not as many purchases because there's no new things, and it's like I'm kind of just leaving my website in the dust. That's what it feels like. But truth be told, custom minifigures do take a while. I got a custom battle damage clone trooper. I'll show the design on the screen. It's probably going to come out within a few weeks from now. It's getting printed over at Fig Fab Labs, and they're going to be printed on top of GCC custom helmets and all this fancy stuff I don't need to get into right now, but it's going to be hype. I mean, I already have some people that put holds on them, so like 16 people. There's 16 clones are already reserved for people, so that's about like more than half of the release amount. So sadly, like there's not gonna be a lot of them in stock right away. So maybe I'll let you guys know when that comes out. Just check my community posts often, and you'll know exactly when that comes out. But yeah, I think new releases are more fun for me. It's fun to see what people think of new products, and it's especially great when people have positive views on what I'm releasing, and that just really it brings joy to my heart to see people enjoying stuff that I helped create and bring to life. So thank you very much for that question, Red Demon. If you want to check out my website, link is in the description of every video on my channel nowadays. Floppy asks, what's your opinion on knockoff LEGO? I really think some knockoff LEGO, throw it in the trash. Other knockoff LEGO, I'd buy that all day. Prime example, all right? Prime example of this is Scarif Stormtroopers. Hold on. So this is a Scarif Stormtrooper. Now, I think the knockoff LEGO that I really do love are the ones where it's like they create new figures LEGO hasn't made, or like new designs for figures that LEGO has made. Like, they make their own, like kind of like customs. They kind of do knockoffs of customs, which those are the best in my opinion, especially this helmet mold. It looks very, very accurate. And there's a custom blaster it came with that looks very accurate as well. It is honestly just perfect. There's some knockoffs like this I would buy a million times over. Like, you give me a chance to buy it, you give me a good price on it, and I'll buy every single time. But there's some knockoffs that I'll show some pictures on screen. They're completely horrendous. I'm not going to go near them. And some knockoffs have really nice accessories and pieces on them. Like these new Galactic Marines have these like awesome backpacks and stuff, and I'd love to sell those on my store, like standalone products like the backpacks and jetpacks and stuff like that. That'd be sick. You know, let me know down below. Would you like me to sell some Galactic Marine battle packs and other stuff like that on my store? That'd be cool. Possibly, if you guys want to see that. And yeah, so basically it's hit or miss. Some knockoff It's all right. Other knockoffs, you know, I'd burn that in a second. You know, not even gonna consider keeping that in my collection. But thank you for the question, Floppy. And Clone Trooper Suds asks, ask the Empire, should I get a 212 Clone Wars style trooper? And there's also a different question that asking if they should get the ATTE because of the helmet holes and the inaccurate print on the 212 Clone Troopers. Basically asking, is the ATTE worth buying? And in my opinion, yes. Alright, sure, there are many flaws with the 212 Clone Trooper, but that does not stop me from getting things like 212 foil packs. They're still pretty, they don't look bad. I mean, sure, they could look better, and sure, LEGO literally advertises them on the foil pack as looking good, and then the figure itself does not look good. Don't know what's going on there, but I really do think that it is worth getting the ATTE, because you get this awesome clone build, you get the 212th Gunner, you get Commander Cody, you get 3 regular 212s, the Battle Droid, the Spider Droid. I think that set is really worth it, and if you go on Bricklink and, you know, find a deal, get the ATTE for like 100, 110, 120, like they're going to be doing really well there. You could use some Rakuten cashback deals, you could try to, you know, use some sort of discount you have at a store. You just do whatever you can, get that set on discount, and you can get some great value for that. I got it for 120 bucks off Zavvi, and that was like a week after its release, and I'm extremely happy with that set. That's gonna be it for today's videos and questions. So if you do have any more questions, or if your question didn't get answered, make sure to leave it in the comments below, and hopefully I will have a video part 4 coming out next week, and we're gonna maybe continue the series. Hopefully I remember to continue the series and don't just leave it dead like I did a few months ago. I did the first 2 of these parts, and they're like 3.5 months apart from each other, and now it's been another 3 months since part 2. So hopefully after today, part 3, we start getting more consistent with that. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, and of course comment down below if you have any questions or anything like that, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We do a lot of fun stuff here. I'm coming back on that YouTube grind, baby. As you can see with my upload schedule, it's getting better already. Hopefully I'm gonna start posting some YouTube shorts as well, and we're gonna be great. Also, follow my Instagram. I don't usually say stuff like this, but follow my Instagram because I do post a lot of updates about my website. So if you guys want like the most updated info on like my projects coming out, like I got a lot of custom figures that I'm planning out. Like pretty soon here, I'm probably gonna start printing my Minband Stormtrooper. That's gonna be an amazing project. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. And yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of exciting stuff on there, up to date. Stay up to date on all the website things and just everything going on. I'll also be talking about my life a little bit, some YouTube channel stuff, you know, just general news about my brand, I guess you could say, on there. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day. Peace out.